work smart, not hard. Maybe it was created for AI.
When it comes to government, there are a lot of data which is confidential. If there is any possibility you can build your own AI, you should just definitely do that. Will AI replace our jobs?
We will be fired from our jobs.
This is really fair. Hello and welcome to our Qyzmet Talk podcast. And today we are diving deep into the topic that's shaping the future of communication, artificial intelligence. Joining me, two incredible speakers, guests Ani and Irakli from Georgia, founders of DGTL Holding, a digital company. I know that you both work locally and internationally and already provided more than 200 different trainings and seminars. We are very happy to have you here on our podcast.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
And I know this is your fifth time here in Kazakhstan, and you're back here with a new seminar for public servants. Can you please share a little bit more about what brought you to Astana this time?
Okay, it's really nice to be here, and thank you once again. So this is sixth time for us to be here in Kazakhstan. So we basically are conducting seminars in Astana, but we had some cases in the regions of Astana, for example, Kostanay. And the main issue why we started visiting Astana for helping civil servants was in 2021, if I'm right, Irakli. In 2021, we started seminars here about just basically SMM and digital marketing, but for government agencies. So the people, press secretaries and the managers had some experience. Of course, they were doing their everyday job, but they needed additional information about technologies, how other countries and even Georgia was using these tools, digital tools, not just AI, but just digital tools, and how to create content. So we all know that government working process and just business working process are completely different. And here we are more conservative. We have some restrictions, borders, and that's why they needed specific instructions and recommendations. We are really happy that this country is moving forward towards these technologies, digital and now AI. So all of the countries' government should be this motivated towards technologies because we are not living in old times and we have to move faster. We want to inform our citizens and population faster and give them more information than it was before.
What I really like is how people are willing to get more about the new technologies, trends, and how they are willing to implement all those kind of things in their daily life. So, as an expert and as a trainer, this is the main thing we are searching for. That each training should be really effective for each participant. So we are seeing this all the time. So we are not refusing to come back because we have real results. And hope it will increase the amount of people who are involved in this, and also the technologies we will use together.
So can you tell us more about the topic which you brought this time?
Yeah, sure.
You can start and then I'll help
so
you.
This was the last topic. What we had seminars about was AI. Just not basically AI. Of course, we all know how it works, and we all know some tools, and we use it. And the civil servants of your country also used it quite often. But we had a goal to show them extra and some other tools which would really help to automate their processes, to create content easier ways than they were doing it before, and use technologies to reduce their time. So reducing their working time, it doesn't mean to have more free time. It means that they can be more productive, more informative for the citizens, because once again I have to mention that when government is working on communication side and when businesses work, the responsibilities are really different. So government cannot make the kind of mistakes that can any kind of business do. So this was really a responsible topic for us as well. We are helping the participants to be more, to be faster, to create more, to gain and create more relevant content, and to do all the things without their not needed time spent. So this was the main goals for us about this
Why
lecture.
do you think this time is such a critical time for public servants to learn these tools?
So we even mentioned during today's seminar that it's impossible to learn AI today. It's impossible to learn AI tools. We can just share with them the methodology, how to find and how to use some of the AI tools which are really needed for the civil servants and which will make their agencies and their personal job life easier. But it's of course impossible because we are only developing. The AI era is still developing and it's not really new, but for some countries and people it's still new direction, and we are trying to give them information how to find their relevant tools, how to be up to date, how to find maybe alternatives of ChatGPT or maybe other tools, even after it becomes paid, how to find free versions. So it's not really difficult and it's not really easy. My answer would be like that. Easy part of this is that we can teach any of the tools how to use, give them instructions, and to put these AI tools into use even today. But just giving them all the information about how to use all their needed tools is really difficult because it's AI has no borders, and we cannot go to the end. Maybe when we work maybe 2 weeks without interruption, but for these people it's not really difficult to use because we are giving the instructions how it can be used, and they are getting this information really better than they had it before.
I want to talk a little bit about some fears and confusion out there. What are the biggest misperceptions you think public servants have about AI?
So, the earlier you start using AI, the earlier stages, the more advanced you become time by time. So, the threats a participant had was will AI replace our jobs? Will we still be doing our stuff, or it will become
We will be fired from our jobs.
completely automated?
This is really fear.
Yeah, it's fear, but we always say that AI will not replace the jobs. The people will replace the jobs who have more knowledge towards AI. So, as the earlier you start, the more competitive you become time by time. So, maybe I know some kind of job pretty well, but there is some person who owns AI incredibly. He or she is more competitive rather than me because she's really fast or he's really fast. He's really effective. He can do the bunch of the tasks at the same time. That's me as a human without any tools. It's really hard to compete with those kind of people.
And he's always up to date.
Yeah, and there's always up to date. So when you are getting used to use AI in your daily life, you time by time understand that we are starting to living in completely different age, completely different era. So it doesn't matter you are young or you are old. you will need definitely to use AI in your daily life.
This is like basic skill right now.
Sure.
When you
Yeah.
write in your CV, you have to mention that you know how to work with AI, right?
Yeah, it's basic.
Okay.
It's basic, completely basic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We can't even imagine how like they can pass and we like couldn't use or didn't use AI. It's like unimaginable for
yeah.
them.
So it's,
Personally.
they shouldn't be afraid of using AI. They should just know how to use it, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this actually was my next question about the replacement job.
Yeah, you
But
know,
since-
like I'll add one more thing. Like there was time when people hated internet,
Yeah.
but today
Yeah.
like people can't live without internet. So that's the same point. Like
Yeah, I
works for
remember.
AI.
Every time when you having something new,
Yeah.
you are afraid how it will work, but then you cannot live without it.
Sure.
Yeah, you know, we had one example even during today's seminar. We created a deep research of one topic, a specific topic, and we had almost 10 pages reports done in 9 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really interesting. We liked it. We all didn't read the whole text, but the feedback from some of the participants was that the numbers and some information inside these 10 pages was not correct.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of the reasons why they are skeptic towards AI and they do not continue using ChatGPT. So the main obstacle for us and the goal to solve this problem is that people must not think that AI has mistakes. Of course it can have mistakes and it's not problem, but if we analyze the fact that someone in 9 minutes without any salary, the 10 pages of reports where I can just replace the numbers which was mistaken, it's really good to use. So that was the problem was attitude. And the problem was not that I don't like AI and I cannot use it. So if we show people how they can use it better and what is real benefit from even ChatGPT and just not talk about other tools, they will definitely start using it. So it doesn't need any salary. It is doing 1 week task in 9 minutes. So go and replace these numbers.
On the other hand, it shows that AI cannot replace the human, right? Because you still have to analyze, to check it, and to check the information and the sources. That's why it's kind of a great example for both sides.
Yes,
that's very good. I like it. So let's talk about the other side. Are there any risks in using AI for public communication?
I guess there are some risks, and also we covered this topic with participants because like when it comes to government, there are a lot of data which is confidential, and you can't trust like the sources which are public. So that's why I like always suggest people and like agencies from the government that if there is any possibility you can build your own AI, you should just definitely do that, because confidential data is like data is selling today, and we see it clearly. Companies are telling us that our data is safe, but it's not true because of like the recent stories. So maybe the one way is to build your own AI or to talk with AI differently. Don't use the data you have, and like it should not be clear that this is confidential data. You can like filter out the keywords, use another keywords. You can build your own unique story, but unique topic which does not cover like directly the governmental stuff. So it would be much safer if you do this kind of strategy, but to be honest, it's better to use your own AI. So
and it's worth creating.
Sure.
For government, it's really
and
worth.
time by time, it's becoming easier to build your own AI. So the system. So like, especially when you represent the government, you are developing time by time. So the system, the digital, it's like it's not separated part from the government. So each government should definitely work on the like technology advancement. So there are a bunch of people out there who are like experts in the developing scripts, codes. So it's like 100% it will happen today or tomorrow. It will happen. So the earlier they start, the better results will get. They
Agree
will get,
with you.
So all the things you're talking about during your seminars, they are mostly like assistance, right?
Yes.
For public servants also. How do you think the communication part will change? I mean, will it be more effective? How they created the report. How do you think the AI can really change the communication part?
Yeah, so the answer is really easy. They can completely change their strategy of communication because we are giving them tools for automation, different automation. We mean to get information from thousands of websites, and every day we are when we are working in the government agency, and especially if we are press secretaries, we have to read, for example, 500 articles per day. Of course, nobody is able to read 500 articles and analyze these articles and to get some feedback from them. Of course, it's impossible, and that's why they are doing this thing or other things. So we are giving them opportunity to have good analyzing skills with help of AI. They have more information what's happening around them, around their region, around their ministry, or maybe on international market. And they have more time and more opportunities to have content ideas. Also, so there are some agencies, I will not specify some of them, but there are some agencies who need really create some content in a faster way because their content is dependent and based on real-time updates, so they need faster ways to create content. When they have to take photos and create some Facebook, Instagram, TikTok posts and reels and some copies for this post, they need some time. They need time to think of this post, to create. There is department with colleagues who are working on this stuff, but they still do not manage to do this kind of thing simultaneously for 2, 3, 4 posts. Of course, we are giving them tools to reduce their working time and to create more content. To create more content, this process needs to have ideas. What kind of content they need to give citizens. They have more time to listen to the citizens and to create this communication strategy in better way than they had before. And also they have lack of resources. From 2021, I can say that we are listening to the participants, but that they want to create this kind of content, but this tool is paid. This need designers. We need designers for this. We need video editor for this. So they have maybe had lots of obstacles to create a lot of content. So they have ideas, but they could not create this amount of content. Now they are able to do it. They are able even to get more ideas what to do and have tools to create a lot more content than they wanted before. Yeah.
So it's kind of everything is changing.
Yeah.
Okay, and going to the lack of some tools, I have a practical question. Is it realistic to expect small regional akimats with limited tech capacity to adopt automation tools? What do you think?
You know, the main charm of AI tools and basically AI chats and some other editor tools is that it doesn't matter you are a man or woman or a student or a housewife or doing your business or maybe working as a civil servant. you have one task to do. You have to talk to AI, any kind of AI. Talking, I mean that some of them need prompts, some of them need a good task, or maybe create good keywords, or
Some of them you can directly
yeah,
talk
some of
with.
them you can.
Right now.
Yeah. So you need to ask what you want, and it will give you feedback. If you're not working in some specific industries and you are not going into deeper analysis, you don't need to be a developer. You don't need to know how technically this code is written. You don't need to know how this video editor works behind. So you have to ask the correct thing, and you have to create the kind of prompt that will give you definitely useful results. So even it doesn't matter. I ask the AI something to do, or Irakli or you. It doesn't really matter. You have to ask it correctly, and correct asking is the process of our learning as well. But we are joking sometimes that you must not be shy, and you must ask any AI what you think. Not just the question you are asking us, but the question what you really think.
Yeah.
So in
Not
our
polished ones.
yeah. And sometimes people are really shy when they are sitting in front of the laptop, and they are shy how to talk to them as they think. For example, I am sitting now on the seminar, and my trainer asked me to do this, and I don't know how to do it, and help me to solve this problem. So they are shy to ask, and the results we had was that they were asking about the solution of this specific problem. For example, how does this tool work? But when they started to talk to these AI tools like they thought, the results were really changed, and they were so happy because they were giving the maybe ChatGPT information that they had only 15 minutes left. They needed easy tools, they need free tools, they had to present their presentation, so they were thinking more of their needs than just asking formal questions like they are asking to other people. So this is the only key to main AI tools.
If I were any of the civil servants, I would definitely start building the systems. So what I mean in building the systems is like they should definitely talk on a daily basis to the AI, like just describe their job responsibilities, what their daily tasks are. So they should definitely tell AI more about themselves, so their behavior, their intentions, their skills. So time by time, like this data is gathering together, and the AI learns more about you. So each time by time gets the better results for you. So for example, if I have built a system for 2 months, after 2 months AI is already like aware of my daily job, and if something new task comes in, I just write the task, and I have like completion of the task in a minute. So they should definitely spend more time in building the system and making AI aware of themselves.
It's like you're creating your own profile,
Sure.
and the AI just know your profile and try to find the answers.
It's much easier to use AI when you're building system with them. So
Okay.
yeah, because AI gives you all the tools you need to accomplish your like daily tasks. It supports 24/7, so it knows you better than anyone because you are like completely open to it. So yeah, if I were one of them, I would definitely use this strategy. So just start it. It doesn't need to like much things to learn to build your own system. Time by time, you learn yourself.
Any final thoughts or advices also, as you said previously, for public servants here in Kazakhstan or across the region, you can share with us?
There are some of them. The very funny one, which we recommended the participants of the seminars, these civil servants, was that when you start testing any AI tool, and you see some issues or technical problems, or when you're not getting results, please remind of our faces how we are begging you not to be bored and to continue working on it. So do not be bored or demotivated when something is not working like you imagined it before. So sometimes we have to learn ourselves how to work with AI, and that is why we say that you have to be smarter to work with AI. AI will not work instead of you, and smarter people can get and gain better results than people who think that it is a robot and it's doing some tasks instead of humans. So this needs time to adapt, and people must not stop working after they see the very first obstacle. Also, people must see the benefits from other point of view. AI can be mistaken, but they still need to see other benefits, or maybe ask themselves the other benefits from this tool. If I'm not getting the exact numbers, for example, the facts or figures are not correct, I will get the maybe 20 slides of presentation in 1 minute, and this will be my benefit in this case, and time by time they will learn how to improve themselves during working with AI.
Like managing.
Yeah,
Do you need
it's not really easy. We don't want to frighten people that it's something really difficult, but it's not the process to achieve your goals in 1 day. It needs your time, your effort, your energy, resources in order to have better results. But time by time, your free time will be increased in your everyday job life especially, and you will see that opportunities are more than we could imagine.
It's like working hard on AI right now will pay you back.
Yes.
Sure.
In
Yes,
time.
exactly.
Definitely, and also, you know,
Work
like,
smart, not hard. Maybe it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
created for AI, I think.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
beginning.
like there are a bunch of people, by the way, who like became less creative by using AI. You know, like because they are using AI as its tool, but when you're starting using AI as not tool but your teammate, as a teammate, it's completely different. Results are completely different. Because like when you're explaining and giving the background to the AI, it fully understands what you want and what are the results you're going to achieve. So people are using AI directly. I need this task and it's complete. So by using this strategy, you will not get much out of it. You should definitely give context. You should definitely talk with AI. So that is the key. Like it's your teammate. So for example, imagine the one working day and new teammates come up at the job, and you are telling him or her just do this job and without any explanation. So will you get good results? No, because he or she, they need information. So same with the AI. It has the biggest data, I guess, I agree with you, but in order to get personalized results and the exact results accurate you're going to achieve, you should definitely give the context and act as it is your teammate, not the digital tool you are
Change the
using. So,
approach a
yeah.
little bit.
Even when you have maybe intern or new team member, you have to give him or her instructions daily. And if you have this person without saying anything, if you do not give them tasks or instructions, of course they will not work and you will pay salary. So we should think likewise when we are working with AI. This is our team member who is somehow
Skilled
more
one.
experienced and has more skills than some of us. Let's take this to me and you, Irakli. And you have to act like this. You have to act towards him or towards the AI like you would do it with your team member. Of course, you have to give time by time you have to give information about you, how you work. You have to give tasks. You have to give some questions or maybe difficult or easy tasks. So it's just a member. It's not a real robot who will understand itself what you need now. And when you write press release, it will not write you a press release. You have to give information for what you need, when you need, how long it should be.
I think we have several takeaways, like big ideas from the conversation. Thank you so much for sharing the information. And thank you, listeners, for joining us today. And stay curious. Let's meet on our next podcast. Thank you.